I was disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. So
I was frustrated that she doesn't talk previously or after her shows, since she needs to save her voice for the 44 melodies that she sings. So I was a little butthurt. So it resembles simpler the bars set extremely low for any individual who I date in the future to come in and resemble an extraordinary person. I'm having a great time during this, a great time than I've at any point had before. I've honestly never been more joyful. I did not know that, oh, well, I could have had a smidgen of a hint yet, most certainly when I heard it emerge from her mouth. Mo still stunned me. I'll resemble how you exist insane. In one corner we have the astonishing Taylor Quick, and in the other, the network iron charmer Travis Kelce. Now they may be the exemplification several objectives yet. We should rewind to the starting the unfortunate first date that made them question on the off chance that they'd at any point come to coupledom Taylor with her guitar strings and brilliant twists and Travis furnished with foot ball artfulness and an energetic grin chose to bring a jump into the unsure universe of sentiment. Much to their dismay, this first date would not have been an elegant dance yet. All the more a staggering waltz through a field of mish bounces failed to remember honorary pathway fabulousness and contact. Down trimps. This was a night loaded up with ITW commendable minutes and misfortunes that would make anybody question assuming that they were intended to be. Yet before we get into it, make a point. Oh, offer the video a go-ahead and buy-in to never pass up any new recordings. It's free and assists us with hugely bringing out new satisfied for your happiness. Now, the football genius had a cycle of a difficult stretch grabbing Taylor Quick's attention before all else were discussing a romantic tale. That got going so sluggish it seemed like they were traveling through molasses. Travis, with all his football magic and enchanting energies, was making a respectable attempt to establish a connection with Taylor, yet, oh joy, it was like he was wearing an imperceptibility shroud. His endeavors to stand apart were more similar to bungles on the field, somewhat cumbersome and not exactly scoring any scores. Now, 2 or 3 months into their faint commendable sentiment, these two are basically painting the town with the Kiss TM and more PDA meetings than your one heartfelt film. Yet rewind a bit, and we should jump into how the Travis and Taylor experience started for any of us who've been stuck to Taylor Quick fan accounts blameworthy is charged. We've been on guard for each scrap of their adoration process. And think about what everything started off during the A's visit. Definitely you heard it right. Love started in the midst of the astonishing lights of the show stage. Presently, we should get to the bare essential, the subtleties directly from the man himself. Travis Kelce, their most memorable date, wasn't your regular Hollywood style. It was a greater amount of him attempting to definitely stand out. Their romantic tale was brought into the world on July 8, 2023. Picture this: Taylor Quick's second hypnotizing execution at Kansas City Sharpen Stone Arena. During the A's visit, the energies were electric. The group was humming, and it was the sort of night that caused you to put stock in wizardry. Currently, we should focus in on Travis Kelce, the football maestro, who wasn't cheering from the stands yet, was not too far off absorbing the music. And the second, how would we know? Well, because of the marvels of fan recordings, we have the receipts. An uncovered jewel of a video catches individuals giving Travis companionship wristbands, a dependable sign that he was not too far off in that frame of mind of the Swiftie festivity. One fan shared a tweet and composed fans giving Travis Kelce kingship armbands around evening time, 2 of the AA visit in Kansas City back in July. Yet stand by. For what reason did he hit up the show in any case? Well, he went to the AA visit with a mission to pass Taylor Quick his number, masked as a fellowship armband. Well, that is a cutting-edge romantic tale. Unexpected development currently. Here's where it gets fascinating and a bit silly in a lamentable comic new development. Travis let the cat out of the bag on his fruitless endeavor to cause the excellent motion during an episode of the Kelce siblings to digital broadcast new levels. Picture him spilling his guts to his sibling Jason Kelce about the battle of attempting to be smooth yet winding up a bit Ainley simultaneously. So Travis' endeavor to slip Taylor his digits probably won't have worked out as expected yet. Much to his dismay, this charming hiccup was only a sea of the engaging and sweet excursion that would unfurl between the football star and the pop sensation. Since he has Taylor close by, He's transparently discussing what a humiliating cycle it was. They even shared the issue on their webcast in those days with a tweet, "Anybody know how to get an armband?" to a Taylor Quick 13 requesting. A companion, I was disheartened that she doesn't talk previously or after her shows since she needs to save her voice for the 44 melodies that she sings. So I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the armbands I made for her yet. Clutch your interest, people, since we have a period hop in the Travis and Taylor narratives. So here's the arrangement while the world remained willfully ignorant in July, with Travis spilling his charming misfortunes on July 26th the tattle plants didn't beat. Jin humming about Taylor and Travis possibly being a thing until September, the magnificence of mysteries and amazements. Presently, we should discuss August, the long stretch of secretive rendezvous, and perhaps a couple of taken looks, Travis being the beguiling loudmouth he couldn't avoid sharing. Goodies about what went down during that incognito period, whether it was unexpected slips or an instance of spilling over energy, Travis couldn't keep atop on the fermenting sentiment, so while the world was unaware, Travis was guilefully giving us a slip look into the unfurling romantic tale. It's like watching a rom-com where the crowd realizes the unexpected developments before the characters do, and all of us are pulling for that sweet second when they at last acknowledge they're overwhelmed with passion. Next, we're plunging into the long stretch of August where things begin getting intriguingly covert. Among Travis and Taylor lock-in for the analyst work people on August 2, Travis Kelce are in chase. Quarterback stew it into the spotlight with a video that basically shouted cagey energies. What was the hotly debated issue? You got it, the free transport bred a picture, a man with insider facts attempting to relax, yet the fervor percolating just underneath the surface. This, my companions, is an expert class in staying quiet about things yet stand by. There's more Travis being the sly fox that he has let the cat out of the bag to the Money Road Diary about those beginning of babbling with Taylor. His brilliant rule: ensure I say nothing that would drive Taylor away now. In the event that that is not a man proceeding cautiously on the way to cherish, I don't have the foggiest idea what is. I won't discuss my own life. I understand what you essayists need to hear, and you need to hear more about that. And I won't give you anything. Has she connected? Has she connected? And that will wrap it up here with NFL gracious stand by. Besteos with schedule flips to August and the companionship. Armband's secret extends plainly. Travis was exploring the sensitive dance of saving things secretive, while establishing the groundwork for what might turn into a title-making sentiment, yet Kelce, our beguiling quarterback, didn't explore the maze of adoration completely all alone. As per the Money Road Diary, he got an unbidden help that came cruising in like a Cupid's bolt civility of, in all honesty, Taylor Quick's group. Well, that is a little sprinkle of fantasy wizardry, not too far off, not luck. After Travis spilled the sweet and cumbersome beans on his new Levels digital broadcast in July 26, the Taylor's group, being the sentiment planners they are chosen to play relational arranger, Travis spilled the subtleties as would be natural for him, saying there were most certainly individuals she realized that knew who I was in her corner, who said, did you realize he was coming? I had someone playing Cupid. Isn't that the very best in the background moving? It resembles the actual universe was plotting to bring these two people in love together. So get this, it seems like Taylor dropped Travis a message, or possibly that is the energy we're getting from the WJ, when they portrayed Travis as having a shock that could only be described as epic while seeing his telephone. At any rate, when they last got up to speed, Taylor let the cat out of the bag about their practically meet charming at Pointed Stone Arena. She updated me on every one of the subtleties and how fortunate I was that she connected. Teddy spilled she probably won't be excessively excited with me saying this yet. When she came to Arrow, they connected her with the large storage space as her changing area, and her little cousins were snapping pictures directly before my storage. Gracious. And here's the lowdown on Taylor and Travis dating timetable directly from Taylor herself. In her Time Individual of the Year interview back in December 2023, the Grammy victor let the cat out of the bag, saying, so this situation started off wet. And Travis really delightfully called me out on his web recording, which I believed was absolutely boss. We began hanging out just after that. We truly had a decent lump of time that was hush, which I appreciate.